In this video, we will determine forces in members AB, CD and EF of this given truss. So this member is AB, this is CD and this member is EF. Now we need to determine forces only in three members, therefore we will use method of sections. To use method of sections, we have to draw a section first. So we will draw a cut section like this using this curve. While drawing this curve, we should take care of some points. First, this curve should cut all the members in which we need to determine forces. So we need to determine forces in AB, CD and EF. Therefore, this curve should cut these three members. So it is cutting this AB, EF and CD. Second point, we should take care that this curve should not pass through any of the joints. So here you can see these are the joints and this curve is not passing through the joint. Third point is this curve should divide the entire truss into two distinct parts. You can see that this curve is dividing the entire truss in two parts. One is up above this curve and one part is below this curve. And fourth point is this curve should not cut more than three members. So you can see here this curve is cutting only three members. After cutting the truss, we should take any one part of the section. So in this case, we will take upper part of the section so that we should not require to determine reactions at these 2 points, that is at A and C. Now when we consider upper part of the section, we should show forces in the members which are cut. So first you can see that this member is cut, AB. So I am showing this force in this member FAB. Now I have drawn this arrowhead towards this section line and thus I am assuming that this member is a tension member. So when you draw arrowhead towards this section line, actually you are assuming that that member is tension member. If you get value of the force as positive, then the member will be tension member, and if value is negative, then that member will be compression member. Now next member is EF. So again we will draw arrowhead towards the section. So towards section I have drawn this arrowhead and this force is FEF. And third member is CD. So draw FCD in this manner. Now we will apply equilibrium conditions. So three equilibrium conditions are there: sigma fx equal to 0, sigma fy equal to 0 and sigma m is equal to 0. So I am applying here first sigma fx equal to 0. So you can see here there is only one force which is in x direction. So there are on total 4 forces in upper part of the section: FAB, FEF, 1 kilonewton and FCD. Out of these 4 forces, only one force FEF is in x direction. So that force should be 0. So FEF is equal to 0. There is no other force. Therefore FEF is equal to 0. Now next we will take moment equation. I have taken moment with respect to this point A, which is in lower part of the section, and it is not compulsory to take moment about a point which is on upper part of the section. So there are 4 forces: FAB, FEF, 1 kilonewton and FCD. Out of these 4 forces, moment of FAB will be 0 because it is passing through point A. So its distance, FAB into distance, that distance will be 0. Therefore its moment will be 0. Second force is FEF. Now you can see that its distance is 0.75, perpendicular distance is 0.75, but this force is already determined is equal to 0. So its moment will also be 0. Now third force is 1 kilonewton. Its perpendicular distance, when you extend this 1 kilonewton, so its perpendicular distance from A will be 1. So moment of 1 kilonewton will be 1 into this distance 1, and that will be positive because moment of 1 kilonewton about A is clockwise. So I am taking clockwise as positive and anti-clockwise as negative moment. And last one is FCD. Its moment will be FCD into 1.5, which is also positive because FCD is also clockwise about point A. So we will consider only forces 1 kilonewton and FCD because FEF is 0 and moment of FAB is 0. So this equation will become 1 into 1 plus FCD into 1.5 is equal to 0. When you solve this, you will get FCD is equal to minus 1 divided by 1.5. So FCD is equal to 0.66 kilonewton, and since this value we are getting as negative value, therefore this member is compression member. So FCD, this CD is compression member, and force in this CD is 0.66 kilonewton. Now in next step we will take moment about point C. Again we have four forces, FAB, FEF, 1 kilonewton, and FCD. Moment of FCD, it is passing through C, so it will become 0. Moment of 1 kilonewton, so you can see 1 kilonewton about C is anti-clockwise, so this moment will be negative and its distance is 0.5. So 1 into 0.5 in negative direction. Third one is FEF. Now this force is already 0, so its moment will also be 0. And fourth one is FAB. So FAB is, again you can see about point C, its direction of rotation or direction of moment is anti-clockwise. Therefore its moment will also be negative, and value of this moment is FAB into perpendicular distance 1.5. So this equation will become minus 1 into 0.5. So moment of 1 into moment of 1 means 1 kilonewton into 0.5 minus FAB into its distance is 1.5 is equal to 0. So when you solve this, again you are getting negative value 0.5 divided by 1.5, and this is equal to minus 0.33 kilonewton. Again minus sign indicates this member is also a compression member. So out of these three members, force in this member is 0, and these two members are having compression members having value of forces in this one is FAB, by mistake I have written FCD. So forces in FAB is 0.33 kilonewton, and in CD its value is 0.66 kilonewton. Thank you for watching this video.